In this video, we're going to talk about double and half angle formulas. I've listed below the double and half angle formulas. Notice that for the cosine of 2 theta, there's 3 possible double angle formulas. And for a tangent of theta over 2, there are 3 possible half angle formulas. So let's do an example to see how we can apply these formulas. Our example question says, solve sine squared theta is equal to 2 cosine theta over 2. So we're trying to solve for theta. So recognize that we need to use a half angle formula for the theta over 2 with the cosine. So we substitute in plus or minus the square root of 1 plus cosine theta over 2. So we will have sine squared theta is equal to 2 times plus or minus the square root of 1 plus cosine theta over 2, and that's squared. So notice we have squared a square root, so we then can simply get rid of the square root and the plus and minus will also disappear. So we'll have sine squared theta is equal to 2 times 1 plus cosine theta over 2. Now as you can see, the 2's cancel, so we're left with sine squared theta is equal to 1 plus cosine of theta. Now something to recognize is that we can use one of the Pythagorean identities, the sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1, and if you rearrange that and solve for sine squared, that's equal to 1 minus cosine squared of x. So we're going to substitute that in for our sine squared theta so that we can get cosines for both. So we'll have 1 minus cosine squared of theta is equal to 1 plus cosine of theta. And we can subtract 1 from both sides to get rid of the 1's. So now we have negative cosine squared theta is equal to cosine of theta. So let's subtract the cosine of theta and to get it to the left side. So we'll have negative cosine squared of theta minus cosine theta is equal to 0. Now factor out a cosine of theta. So we will have a negative cosine theta minus 1 is equal to 0. And now that we've factored, we set both parts equal to 0. So we'll set cosine of theta equal to 0 and negative cosine theta minus 1 equal to 0. So cosine of theta will be equal to 0 for when theta is equal to pi over 2 or 3 pi over 2. And that is used, that you can find that using the unit circle, because we know that it'll only be between 0 and 2 pi, so we only have 2 answers. So now we solve the negative cosine theta minus 1 equals 0. So add 1 to both sides, and you have negative cosine theta is equal to 1. And if you divide each side by negative 1, you'll have cosine of theta is equal to negative 1. So using the unit circle again, cosine of theta is equal to negative 1 between 0 and 2 pi when theta is equal to pi. So for our theta, we could have pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, or pi as an answer to solve for this equation.